Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Oh boy.
Here we are again. It's Monday. You know how as you get older, they say time moves more quickly?
Yes.
I believe that time on the weekend, for me in particular, moves at like warp speed.
Yes.
Because we leave here on Friday, and then the next thing you know, we're back here on Monday.
The only time it doesn't move slow or fast is right before we have to put the kids to bed. We created a song. It's almost bedtime. It's almost bedtime. It's time for bed. That's it. That's the song. The kids know it's time for bed. But the countdown to sing that song takes quite a while.
I see. So that's the part of the day that stretches on the longest.
Yeah, I would say from like 3 to 6:30. Mm-hmm. What do we do? There's nowhere to go. What are we going to do?
So how was your weekend? Because you and Frankie did have some special time, right?
We went out. We went out, and it is not the same, but we went out nonetheless. We went out to Industry. We had burgers and wings and beer, and it was fun. And then we realized that everything closes at 7.
Really?
Yes.
What do you mean?
We went to Home Goods, and we wanted to run some errands and like have fun, like do adult things like errand running, just without the kids.
Right.
So we went out and we were in Home Goods. Thank you for coming to Home Goods. It is now 6:45. The store will be closing in 15 minutes. And I thought, oh my, what happened? It's been a while
things
since
used
I've
to
been
be
out.
open until 9 or 10,
The
right?
mall closed at 7. Home Depot closed at 7.
Yeah, I have not been out like shopping like that. I've been to the grocery store. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
All
and
closed.
and Home Goods, you can spend a while there too. So when they tell you wrap it up in 15 minutes, you're like, oh.
Like, should we get this? Should we get the salt and pepper shit? Just put them down. We gotta go.
Just put them down.
Gotta go.
Run.
Just get out of here.
The store is closing.
But we did the picture you saw. We actually went out to the Big M Tavern. We were gonna just sit at the bar. You can't sit at the bar anymore. So we got beers to go, and we walked around our neighborhood.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, we made do.
And I love your neighborhood because everyone on the street knows each other.
I know,
so like, were you able to socially distant visit?
We didn't visit with anybody.
You just walked with your beer.
We just had our beers. We walked. I don't even know if you're allowed to have open containers.
Okay, well, let's not talk about this.
But we took a walk, so it was nice.
Good.
We made do. But I have to tell you, David. So when I got home. Every night with the kids, we do affirmations. So I have Lila and Sunny say, I am smart, I am funny, I am loved, I am kind.
Love that.
We're going to show you a video in just a little bit of a little girl who was kind of the inspiration for this. I saw this and I thought, I should do this with the kids. But Sunny decided to say something else, and then I had to repeat it just for you. So take a listen.
Who are you married to?
And appreciate it.
And appreciate it. So she says, I am smart, I am brave, I am married to David Highfield.
I love this. You sent me this text message Saturday night, and I wrote back, I've always said Sunny has the best taste, because she does. But I'm just so, honored. I'm privileged that she would say that. That's so cute.
I don't know where she picks this stuff up, but then she goes, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate it. Okay.
But that's kind of nice. You know, she appreciates everyone.
Appreciates it.
Yeah.
Not appreciates.
Appreciate. Oh, yeah.
Appreciate
She's cooler than me.
She is.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
She's already cooler than I am. All right, how was your weekend?
It was, you know what, we sort of had a sad weekend because we had to, on Friday, say goodbye to my dad's cat. And that is so difficult. Annie, we've talked about Annie on the show before, and such a great companion for my dad.
Yeah.
And so anyhow, it's part of owning a pet. All the joys of owning a pet, and then you have to go through the goodbye part too. But I've talked before, and we have a couple other pictures of Annie here. Annie would smile at my dad. Like, you could tell. She loved my dad. She would jump up on his lap. She would smile at him. And then my dad would leave the room, and then she would turn. And the smile, literally, you could see Cat smile. And then she'd look at me, and it would turn to sneer. It would be like, and you, now that he's not in the room. But I have to say, in the past few weeks, when she has not been well, and we needed to get her to take she would drink out of the bathroom faucet all the time. But when we had to give her medicine and try to get her to eat something, she was very kind to me. She let me hold her and cradle her and brush her, and she would, you know, purr. And so anyway, we're going through a bit of a time right now, but we will, when my dad's ready, get him another cat.
You know, Doug Oster gave me the best advice when we lost our Zoe, who was like my transition friend. You know, she was with me through all of the big changes in my life, and I found her in a time when I really needed her. And Doug Oster said, if you have room in your heart and your home to welcome in a pet, that even though we suffer such a loss, that you should welcome in another animal. And so I don't know when your dad will be ready, but I know that Annie meant the world to him, so. Yeah,
she was a special cat, and you know, it's just, it speaks to what animals can do.
Right.
Like, really, so I mean, they provide such a great gift to us.
They do.
So,
they
anyhow.
do. Oh, well, I'm sorry that you guys are going through that.
Well, thank you.
Good to think of the memories and all the funny pictures. Like
think about the positive stuff. Yeah.
And her quirky personality.
Yeah. All right, well, over the weekend, in fact, last night, and I kept seeing, I did not see the VMAs. I saw commercials for the VMAs the entire weekend. Like, every commercial break, I don't know which channel I was watching, but like every commercial break was, the VMAs are coming on, you know. But did you get to see any of them?
I saw the highlights. I mean, that's kind of the thing about getting up too early
in the middle of the night, which is what you do.
Right. I don't get to see anything that happens after 8 p.m. But also, I feel like am I too old to watch the VMAs? Like,
no.
There's part of me that thinks like, you know, I'm past that point.
I know. I mean, I have that view too. It's like you walk into an H&M and you're like, I'm the oldest person in this store. Should I really be in this store?
Might be too skinny for me. I don't know that I can wear these.
But anyway, the VMAs are still fun, and they did something wonderful last night because they had a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who of course passed away on Friday, best known for playing in Black Panther.
Right.
Yeah, being in Black Panther.
When I started to read a little bit more about this, it is incredible what he was going through while he was still working. And the private battle that he had with colon cancer and how it progressed from stage 3 to stage 4. And just, I mean, you know, I think so often we don't know what other people are going through, you know, and the amount of pain and stress.
And we think of celebrities as sort of like the way teenagers view themselves. Like, you know, nothing can happen to them. And yet, you know, he was going through something, you know, very, very difficult. Yeah. But so they had a tribute to him. And then Lady Gaga, of course, if she's going to show up somewhere, she's going to make a statement. And so she made a fashion statement. And this year, it was all about masks. Like, she had different outfits, all with these masks.
Right.
And she accepted a number of awards. But really,
look at this one. This is my favorite. My goodness. She is, like, when you think superstar, it is Lady Gaga.
Well, I was going to say she is a rock star. And then I thought, that's what the VMAs are about, David, of course. But she's above and beyond that.
I don't know if you've ever gotten the chance to see her perform, but I went to, my friend was working in Arizona, and I went to go visit her, and we saw her in concert in Phoenix, blown away.
No, I've never seen her in person.
She is just, you know, much like you would see a Cher or a Celine, like just this impressive talent, and then the costumes and the design and dancing.
Yeah, that part of it, the spectacle part of it. But what impresses me about her is like when she then sings with Tony Bennett. Yeah. Like, she's not just an orchestrated voice, like in the movie with Bradley Cooper. You heard her sing, and she can sing. She has such incredible talent. So anyhow, that was wonderful, and a lot of other awards handed out last night.
There were. So The Weeknd won an award. He won for Blinding Lights for Video of the Year. Doja Cat won for Best New Artist. Megan Thee Stallion won for Best Hip Hop. So a lot of really big awards.
And BTS was there.
Yeah, first ever appearance for the VMAs.
For the VMAs, yeah. I didn't even know who they were. This is how until they did Carpool Karaoke, and then that's what put them on the map for me. But everyone else in the entire world knew.
So this is interesting. So they don't have masks on here, but if you saw some of the other performances, like Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, both had masks on during their performance. And then you saw all the backup dancers also wearing masks. And I saw on Twitter this morning, you know how you can go to the highlights? And someone posted, and I thought, that's how true. When we look back at moments in time, hopefully, we can look back on this moment and say, wow, was that strange?
Right.
Was that like that we were going through that?
That time period. Well,
yeah.
And we've all sort of gotten used to seeing it now.
Right.
And I think like if you had popped in from this year a year ago, like back in time, people would be like, "What are you doing?
Right.
What is
Right.
It's just such an unusual time."
Also, so strange how much time people have on their hands.
Yes. Maybe too much time.
Maybe too much. We've talked a lot about David Squirrel.
Yes, I've been tormented by a squirrel. If you've not kept up with this story,
I think everybody knows.
No, we're trying. No, all of Pittsburgh knows. We're trying to make friends with the squirrel, by the way.
Oh, good.
And you got me the picnic table. I have yet to put it in the tree, but it's down in the yard. The squirrel has been in the yard before, but will not go to the picnic table.
So everybody that I've read some comments, and they say that you should affix it to something, either the fence or a tree, that maybe the yard, like maybe it leaves it vulnerable if it's down on the ground.
Right.
I don't
It
know.
thinks it's a trap.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so I will do that. But in the meantime, we want to show you what this guy with a lot of time on his hands did. He lives outside Columbus, Ohio, and he is a woodworker, and he posts things, YouTube videos all the time of things he does, but he created a squirrel bar. These are different nuts flavors that the squirrel can partake in. The Nutty Bar.
The Nutty Bar. Now, listen, his craftsmanship is
I mean, it's
beautiful.
fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
he knows what he's doing.
Talented.
And he has a big following actually on YouTube.
Yeah.
But this has put him over the top. This has gone viral.
Yeah.
Because people love squirrels, and this is just adorable.
Yeah. Look,
I wonder what flavor that was.
So, really got on there.
Yeah.
So this
Shake it off.
This is the TikTok video we were talking about at the top of the hour here.
Yeah.
So this is just so special, and I think it just reinforces how we need to believe in ourselves. And I think teaching something at such a young age is so impactful. So take a listen.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
I'm loved.
I am loved.
I'm stronger.
I am stronger.
And I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I love my curls.
I love my curls.
I'm fierce.
I am fierce.
I'm a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute.
She is, but I'm telling you, I mean, this is much like what my aunt told me. You look in the mirror, you tell yourself you're a queen, you tell yourself that you are in charge, and eventually you start to believe these things. And I think that if you teach a child early on, they are strong, they are loved, they are, like you tell them these things, that they will come to believe it and know it to be truth.
I think it's so important. I think it's important for adults. Remember Stuart Smiley on SNL?
Yeah.
And he would say, "I'm good enough. People
that's
like
it.
me."
People
and that was
like me.
it was a joke, but that's a real thing, and I think it's fantastic to do with kids. So that's great.
Very cool.
Good note to end on.
You are cool. You are smart, David Highfield.
Wait, thank you. Yes, we're going to work on a mantra for us. All right, well, coming up here, there is a new bus about to roll into the Berg, and this one could help you, believe it or not, lose weight. We'll tell you what's inside this bus and how you can try it out for free.
Plus, up next, WW Ambassador Mary Vogliano joins us live with another great recipe. And this one's not only good for you, but for your waistline too, and also for your budget.
And that's not the only thing we're cooking up. We are kicking off our Fan Fave Week with some of your favorite recipes that you sent in for us to try. And today we're making pickles with Marie. She's actually a member of our PTL studio crew. We love her, and we promise you will want to stick around for this.
I'm telling you, I've had the pickles. It actually makes you do that. You get a little shimmy going.
You do a little shimmy like the squirrel.
It's Monday, August 31st, the last day of August, believe it or not. Thanks for being with us. We are so glad you're here. PTL will be right back.